Hi. Hi, it's Janice Thompson from jazzledazzlecraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I work in Scotland. Today I've just come on to share some crafting with you. I'm working with the, bear with me, I'm working with the birds and branches. I don't know if anyone's about just now, but so you can watch this on replay. But if you're here, oh hi Sheila, and you come. Just a wee bit of crafting here with the birds and branches. I'm in need of a couple of anniversary cards, so I thought that the wee birds and the birds and branches bundle would work really well as little lovebirds, because you can get them facing each other. So I'm just going to let you have a wee look. I have already made one card, and then I decided that it would be nice to share what I'm up to. Thought some people might be inspired to add this to their wish list. This is a fabulous stamp set. It's got birds. I did demonstrate using these birds in the, what did I do, Christmas in May. If you look back last week, I did a video called Christmas in May for a challenge, and I used these bird stamps. So I'm going to use other parts of the stamp set today that I haven't used already. So it is a superb set. It's even got the nest and the eggs, so there's loads. I haven't even used them yet. There's loads I haven't used yet. So I already made this up this morning. I did it very early this morning, before, so it was a bit early to be doing a live. The only people that would probably have joined me would have been maybe Australian friends, I think. Anyway, so I did this one, which I think is okay. I quite like that, and that was using this die from the Birds and More die set. This lovely circle die, which cut out this bit and left the shape behind. So I did a wee bit of stamping of the branch on the blank card behind that, and then I've just stuck this down. So I've got a card blank that hi, it's Karen, and you come. I've got a card blank that I've done it at 14.5 centimetres square once it's folded up. So obviously you're cutting a piece of card that's 14.5 centimetres by 29 and folding that in half. And then this square is 14 centimetres square, so it just fits nicely on that. And I just thought that was actually a good space. After I had finished this card, I did think it would have been nice to get a bit of texture on this, and perhaps the subtle folder would have been, but it was all made up when I thought about it, so I'm okay with that. That's fine. And I love the wee heart, and I'm going to incorporate a heart in this other anniversary card. They're not special anniversaries, they're just general anniversary cards. So I've used the blends, I've done my die cutting in white, so I've changed it up. Now, if you're a demonstrator and you've already seen the new catalogue, you will see I've kind of cased the catalogue, mixed it up a wee bit, but some of this you will see in the catalogue. Unfortunately, I can't show you inside the catalogue just now, but anyway, let's craft. So I'll put that aside. This one I'm doing in blues, and again I've kind of taken inspiration from the catalogue. Not quite cased the catalogue exactly, but I've certainly used it for inspiration. So I took the decision to cut all my bits out in white. I've already stamped this happy anniversary on this. This is from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. It's the tiniest one, and the sentiment comes from Itty Bitty Greetings, happy anniversary. It just fits nicely on that tiny wee die, so I'm going to use that in this card. I cut out this beautiful branch, and I'm going to colour it, and the birds that I've cut out with the blends and the wee heart, I'll colour that in with the blends. So I'll set them aside just now, all these bits. I couldn't come on and take about 2 hours. Yeah, I love this set. I knew I liked it when I saw it, but it's actually even better than I thought. Now, I did, in my mind, I was going to showcase the catalogue and do some stamping on here. I haven't, this is actually the back of the piece. I've put this one, so what I did, I cut, that's a 14.5 centimetre base card. I've cut a 14 centimetre square from Night of Navy, and then a 13.5 centimetre square, but then I popped a wee bit off the bottom of it and used this die to cut along the bottom. Now this die, it did emboss it slightly, but then because I put it in the folder, that's a bit lost. I think that's the front, so I think this is the back, so I'm going to try and to see if stamping on it after it's been embossed looks ridiculous or not, because what I did want to do was do a bit of the branches. Now I've just had that in my, I've got my hi Karen, not seen you in a while, I hope you are well too. I'm just getting my, I thought it was organised, but I wasn't really. But it's like, are you going to go live or are you not? If you're going to do it, get on with it. So let's get the branch. And again, this branch, you could, do you know, because it's this photopolymer, you can bend it or clear, you know, you could change the shape of the branches if you want. I've not really got any great need to. I'm just going to put a branch. I'm going to just try, because I'm going to, this is the new colour, and it's called Midnight. What's it called? Misty Midnight. I couldn't remember. Oh my gosh. But I'm going to stamp with Night of Navy because, as most of you know, we don't have the in colour inks yet. Oh, hopefully they will be available when the catalogue goes live. So I'm just going to test out whether to do a bit of background stamping. I want to just get a couple of branches. I'm not sure if that will work. This is the back, so yeah, it'll be fine. I should have stamped and then embossed, I would have said, but let's just go for it. We'll just use the branch just to put a bit of background here. Moonlight Madness, no. It's Misty Moonlight, isn't it? It's Magenta Madness. That's cool, isn't it? It's almost tone on tone. Maybe put that one up a bit higher. So there we have a branch, and obviously you can manipulate that how you want to. And then we have leaves, and magically enough, these leaves, when you put them down, if you get them round the right way, you can attach them to your wee branches. So let's see if we can do that. Not so easy. Oh, hi Jenny, in you come. So we've got Sheila, Karen, Jenny. Yep, hi. I know there's other people watching, but not. Maybe some people are too busy to be saying hello. They may be doing their own stuff. And I'm aware that in the UK it is tea time. So just trying to line this up. But you know what, at the end of the day, it'll have an arty look about it. That's right, Sheila. Misty Moonlight, Misty Moonlight, and Magenta Madness. We'll get it. We'll get it. And then I don't think that's lined up, but it won't actually matter. I'm going to put quite a bit over the top, but you see, it just gives a, it's nice actually, the Night of Navy on the, what's it called again? Moonlight. Misty Moonlight, oh gosh. Every time we get new in colours, it takes me a wee while. Oh, excuse me while I have a drink. I should have done that before. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is mount these up so that then I'm just going to build everything else on top. You could of course use dimension between the layers, but I'm not. I'm just going to put them on flat and see if the glue will still work. Oh, I knew I was going to be challenged by glue today. Because I was crafting this morning and then you stop to do something else and then it's hours before you get back to your craft table again. And I left my glue open. It was in its jar, but... And please excuse me if I'm sniffy. I've got hay fever. It's driving me nuts. I've taken any remedies I can. So I'm just making an even border around it, and I always use wet glue for this sort of thing because you get the time to get it lined up how you want it. I like the subtles. The subtles embossing folder just makes all the difference. I wish I'd done it on this one. Look at the difference it would have made, but I didn't. So a bit of afterthought. So how's everybody been? Is anyone else crafting, or are you busy doing household stuff? And we'd really had quite a nice day today. I had a garden chat with a crafty friend. She came to pick up her catalogue. So anyone who's watching who is in the UK who doesn't have a demonstrator, I am sending out my new annual catalogues at the moment, and I have a couple spare. If anyone would like one, let me know. Well, obviously if you already have a demonstrator, please don't ask me, please ask your own demonstrator. Right, so now I'm going to pop that aside and colour the die cuts. I did do them in advance because I don't like cutting on video, so I just cut everything out on some thick whisper white, and I'm just going to use my blends. And so I've just got dark crumb cake here to do the wee branchy bits. Your screwdriver died. Alright, you've got a Zoom craft session, very good. Is that something that was pre-organised? I did a Zoom craft session with my team ladies. I need to organise another one actually. So I think that's most of the stock. So I've just used the dark crumb cake for that. I'm not really doing any blending here. Janice. I'm trying to think, Janice. I'm just using dark granny apple green here for the leaves. Really not. Oh, right. Ladybug stamping, yeah. I do know, yeah. But my eyes are absolutely running, and it's just hay fever. It drives me crazy. Thank you very much. A nice cup of coffee just arrived on my desk. How lucky am I? And then I've got dark. What have I got? Dark Rococo Rose. I'm just doing these wee berries on here. So that's my branch. What do I need to move? Jenny, I'm not understanding what you're saying. Oh, Karen, the snips are I'm having a wee look here. See if I've missed something. Yeah, Karen, the snips are really, really sharp, aren't they? Right, so the branch is just going to go along here, and then the wee birds are going to sit on. So I'm just, again, and I put the happy anniversary probably up there. And I've got a wee heart. So again, the heart, I mean, you could spend hours doing the colouring in. I'm just putting some colour on. Alright. Right. Not to worry, Jenny. I was like, I couldn't work out what you were meaning. Like, I don't mind if you send me bits of messages. We get there on time. Oh, I see. Yeah, Ruth and Esther, you were trying, and it went before you. I've got it. I've worked it out now. Yeah, mostly I'm all shades of wrong. Anyway, let's colour this heart, and I'm doing it pink, and I'm just trying to blend in the dark and the light together. I'm not doing a blend colouring lesson here. It's not my forte. However, I have been learning a lot, and there have two recently really good blends tutorials that I've seen. One is by Jilly Hunt. If it's Gilly. She did a YouTube last week or even the week before, which was really, really good. And Ruth did one last week, which I just watched quickly. So Artful Stamping as well. So if you want to know more about colouring with blends, then try them out. So I am going to make a blue bird and a pink bird. And I've got Balmy Blue here. I'm introducing another blue, but in my opinion you can't have too many blues. So I've got the dark Balmy Blue. I'm just popping it round the top of his head, under his chin, right down most of this wing, and on his tail. And he's getting blue legs as well. We're not making too much of the detail. And then I'm going to take the light Balmy Blue and this is where you don't need to worry about going over edges or anything, because we've cut it out and we're just giving it. Of course you could cut this out in coloured card. I do, and there are outlines of the dies that you can stamp the birds as well and cut them out. And I'm going to just give him a wee bit yellow on his tummy. He's okay. Looks like he was coloured by a professional. And then I'm similar with the pink one. Oh, it's happened again. This happens all the time. I forget to put, because I wasn't going to use this phone. I've got an old one that I used, but it would not open. Let's see if we can Am I back? People just get fed up and go away. Oh, it was power. I forgot because I've got an old phone and it usually films really well. So, and then I upgraded my phone. So I thought, well, if I film with the old one, then calls come through on my new phone. It's not an issue. Oh, but I've tried to go live with the old phone just now, and it said it can't open live streaming. I don't know, and I went on my new phone and it worked fine. So right, so I'm just putting some of the dark on here. Look, with great skill, not. But I think that the great thing with the blends for me is you can get good results without knowing very much about colouring. But if you do know about colouring or you're interested in making things better, they're great for that too. But for me, even a beginner can get good results with little effort. But obviously, you can take your time and make it even better. Yep, I love my blends. Use them for loads of things. Yeah, you work on Periscope quite a lot, Jenny. I've never really worked Periscope out properly. But I know a lot of you that have been doing live crafting for a while have been using it. Right, so there's my pink, and I was going to use a bit of, what have we got here? Highland Heather. I didn't highly plan, I just pulled out some pinky sort of. So I'm just going to add a bit of Highland Heather on. Oh gosh, look at that. Is that not beautiful? I think we'll give her a wee flash on her here as well. Maybe a bit on her wings. Wow. And like Ruth was saying, you can add other colours on top and it just pushes the other colour away. So going over and have a wee look at Artful Stamping. She did do a blends tutorial just the other day. Yeah. So there we have it. We've got a heart, we've got a branch, and then we've got two birdies. I'm seeing quite a bit of white showing on this branch, so I'm just going to get my crumb cake. As I say, I only used the one shade. I haven't even attempted any shade in here. Just get rid of that white. That's fine. Right, and I'm just going to, I'm just going to add some glue here, and then I'll put everything else on with the, what do you call it, dimensionals. It's a bitty card, but it's not complicated, and it's just showing you the dies. You can just build up with this. I mean, you can even, there's a nest that you can stamp, you can cut out, there's eggs, there's wee flowers, bits of blossom that you can put on the branches. It's fabulous. I'm just putting some glue on the thicker bits of on the leaves, and come out the way. I just want to put that so that it's the branches. Oh gosh, I've got glue everywhere. Janice. Right, that'll not show because by the time you put the birds on. Right, so and then we'll get, I had little dimensionals out. Why is it whenever I go to do anything they've disappeared? I'll have a slug of my coffee. I'm not sure what a chickadee is. But I did a Christmas card the other day there. Jenny, I used the birds. I did Christmas in May. I did the Christmas Stampathon challenge for last month. Right, so where do you think I might have put my little dimensionals? I'm going to have to get more out. When I tidy up, I'll find the rest. I've got wee ones. I just want wee one. Here we go. The little wee ones. Here they are. Oh no, I don't know chickadees at all. I'm just using my wee tweezers to get these little ones. There's just a few spaces on the bird where you can get one of these little dimensionals. On the belly, on his breast there, and I think another one just at his back leg if you're just careful. Yep. And then take, doesn't want to come. So I've had quite a nice day today here. So at one point I did a bit of gardening for an hour, and that, I think that's where the hay fever started streaming. But you start playing with things in the garden, that's going to happen, isn't it? So I'm going to put the wee bird about here, the wee boy bird, and my wee ladybird. Not ladybird. My ladybirdie. There we go. I never want to come off. The wee ones, they don't come off quite as, they come off easily enough, but maybe not quite as easily as the bigger ones. But they're so handy, these wee, the little ones, because it saves you faffing about cutting big ones. Oh, I'll have a look after Jenny then, thank you. Oh, hi Beverly, not seen you in a while, how are you? Hi Shirley, my cycling friend. Right, so we're just going to put the wee lady one up here. And yeah, just getting a bit of my craft on. I've needed a couple of anniversary cards, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, the birds and branches stamp set and the birds and more dies are just fabulous. So I'm going to put the heart about there between the birds, and then I've just got my wee happy anniversary. I'm just putting it up there just because there is a space up there. I'll just carry on. I could use the bigger ones here, but I'll just use the wee ones since that's what I've got out. Hi Cindy, hi Karen. You might have to watch on replay, ladies, because I'm nearly done. It was just a wee quick one just to share and let you all have a peek at this bundle if you haven't already seen it. Some of the people that are watching right now will already have it in their stash. But it is in the annual catalogue, which goes live on the 3rd of June, and as I've already said, if you're in the UK or Europe and you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like a copy of the new catalogue, please get in touch with me and I will get one out to you. There you go. I have got a wee bit of splodges of glue, and I will take my time to go in and get them off with, I've got a glue rubber, but I'll not do that. Let me see, if I got a sand rubber it might work. because it's smaller. No, better with my glue rubber. These glue rubbers are quite good at this. It's just takes, you just need to take a wee minute or two with it. I did get, it was because I moved the branch, I put it down where it wasn't where I really wanted it to be, and I moved it. Should maybe have done this before I put the bird down, but yeah, hindsight's a great thing, isn't it? There you go, you just take your time. So maybe I'll get that later, and there's a wee bit there. There we go, that it fairly takes it. It saves the day, it saves it. Oh, Janice, I've squashed his legs. That's better. Right, let's not do any more damage, Janice. Okay. Oh, hi, Carol. Hi, Halsey. And then this one that I made earlier this morning. So that's Birds and Branches. That's twice I've used them already. So if you want to order it, get your order in. 3rd of June this catalogue goes live. However, if you want to have these things right, well, as soon as possible, you can sign up. If you're not already a demonstrator, talk to me about signing up as a demonstrator, because we get the new items a month before everyone else and get to play with them. So you can have these in your kit right now. If you're interested, give me a ring or a message or whatever, and I'll chat to you about that. Anyway, I'm blethering now, ladies. So thanks very much. So which one do you like the best? Do you think I should have put the mint macaron one through the subtles folder as well? I think I should have. I don't know whether to put some diamantes on here or not. I may do that later, but we'll leave it just now. But I think I prefer this on the Stitch So Sweetly die than that one. Yeah, it's lovely though, isn't it? The way it cuts out these wee leaves. So pretty. I think this is going to get loads of use. You like the mint macaron one, Shirley. So I did a bit of stamping at the back and then just laid the layer on. It was actually so easy. The dies do all the work. So once you've done a bit of cutting, you're off. So thanks very much for hopping on, ladies. I think I prefer the blue one, but I think I can see that a lot of you like the mint macaron. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do next. I will see you again. Take care. Bye.